this is the third part of the talk. Just again, the memory cut out, so sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about the honour, and then the third state that's beyond. Well, that's having even greater insight into reality, and I think that's the ultimate. Some people call that God or something like that. But talking about the second state, about honour and good deeds, self-sacrifice, selflessness and things like that. That I think is tied into self-responsibility, being responsible, trying to be a good person and do the right thing in the circumstance. From my understanding, from what I gathered, is that these deeds will ensure you're much more likely to remember when you come back again. You leave like a marker for yourself. Really, I guess these deeds are perhaps energetic markers that trigger your own DNA. That's another thing that Varg spoke about is familiarity with your environment. So like a natural connection with the environment, and that would include in connection with nature, obviously, natural environment. Things like trees, like a big oak tree that they say they can live for thousands of years, right? So you could remember the very oak tree for several lifetimes, and you could trigger your DNA each time the memory's perhaps stored within your DNA. And then there's the standing stones and things like that people would gather around, families, tribes and things, to perform their rituals or something like that. But they would also be familiar with those objects. Maybe they'd remember that they made them, etc. So that's another thing. And just one more final thing I just thought of. The burying of the dead. I mean, that ensures, they say that you'd remember when you. This is what Thulian Perspective said, that when you can, when you remember, you would obviously gaze upon your own remains, and then you would remember objects that you made, like a ring, a jewellery, a hunting weapon. You would actually physically, remember making that, and then you would realise who you were. That's really powerful stuff. But what about people that like to be cremated? Do you think? I don't think that would encourage, obviously, you remembering who you are. You've got no, physical marker, have you, of who you were? So,